Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning for some, good night maybe for some. Welcome to this tutorial today. Today, Tony is going to talk about Daisy. So, what's been happening with Daisy and and especially now that the tokens will that staking will start happening, or the availability of staking. So Tony's going to explain the outlines. There's still a little bit for us to confirm around that. They still haven't released all the details, but we'll give you the background, and so you have an understanding of where this is going. And perhaps Tony might introduce you to some of the tools that you might need um, to put into place, so then we can go ahead when more of the details come out. Is that right, Tony? Welcome, Tony. Welcome,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, yeah. Hi, everyone. Um, this, this, this action that we've got to take with Daisy and setting up what's called a metamask wallet is something that had been on the back of my mind that we need to do a tutorial on anyway. And now that this has happened with the change of a rebrand of the Daisy token to Lift or Uplift, there's a sort of like forced us to do it now. So I think it's what I'm getting at is I think it's very good for you to learn about MetaMask wallets, and also there's another wallet called Trust Wallet where it can also operate. These are like decentralized wallets, in keeping with our decentralized infrastructure we're working with. This is a great way. These wallets are more than just a wallet. They provide us with a lot more functionality. They provide us with the ability to stake in the wallet, and you can wrap your tokens in the wallet. We've started to hear a bit about wrapping, which is which I heard a great analogy today, by the way, of a wrap token. Is it's like how money used to be exchangeable for gold, paper money. You could go into a bank and you could swap your paper money for gold at any time once when money had real value. And a wrap token is like it's like that. You can exchange the main net token, the primary token, with a wrapped token. So what a wrapped token does is give you a lot more functionality, a lot more places to buy and sell. It is basically opening up the market to so that's just one of the functions of these MetaMask wallets. They're very good, and they're very secure wallet. Even though it can be held on the Google Chrome extension. It's not part of Google per se. It is an extension to the Google toolbar. You've got your seed phrase. So if people were worried about Google Chrome, I suggest that you just use it just for these extensions for your crypto, because you've got double double layers of protection.
Yes.
And but yeah, so what I can do is I can share my screen and I can show you my MetaMask wallet, and we can start sort of showing you what it looks like and how it works. Now, I will say I did struggle with this a little bit myself, when um, when I first started to learn it. I did find it very confusing.
Oops. Looks like we've lost Tony for the moment. He must have pressed the wrong button. Um, but just continuing on from what he was saying, especially when you are opening up a wallet in Chrome or in any browser, it's highly recommended that you it's highly recommended that you sorry, phone call is coming in, that you only open the app that you are interested in. So, some people tend to have lots and lots of tabs open. Well, that having lots of tabs open can be a security risk. So I would suggest when you're using, say, Google Chrome with your MetaMask, just have the app that you're working on, whether it's Daisy or Hyperfund or Just Swap or Pancake Swap. Okay. Um, ah, hold on. I'll let Tony in. Okay, Tony. Ah, I need to add you in. There
Yeah,
we go.
in Google Chrome, and it just sort of kicked me off.
Oh, okay. So I was just telling people that their concerns about Google Chrome. When you are in Google Chrome and you open up your wallet extension, whether it's TronLink, MetaMask, or any other of lots of wallets, just just have one tab open. Don't have like 50 tabs open, because then that opens you up to, you might have opened scammy website or something, and if it detects that your wallet is open, you never know, it might make a connection. So keep your Chrome browser very clean, only the tab that you are using when you are opening your wallet. That's the most secure way. And don't log into your Chrome account, you don't need to. Yeah.
Yeah, good advice. Yeah, because they do have those kind of like spy websites where when the tab's open, they can see into your computer. So
Right.
yeah, and that's usually you opened yourself up because you've clicked on a link. I never click on any links that I don't recognize. Just
Yes.
ignore them,
And
delete
in
them.
fact, even now, Daisy, when you go and check your tokens, it'll say at the top there, make sure that your URL says this app app.daisydao.io, I think. So it actually
Yeah,
tells you to check the URL that you are in.
yeah. Because they can slip in an extra letter or drop a letter or put a space and an underscore and you don't notice,
Yeah.
and that's when you're getting phished. Pronounced PHIS. Phishing is a duplicate website that's scammed off the original. Yeah. So anyway, I should be able to just share now
Yeah.
because I'm in Google. I'm in Google Chrome and I've got
Okay.
MetaMask on my Chrome extension. So
So
hopefully it'll
just click
share.
that, yeah, the share button. It should work.
So I go to Chrome tab or do I go to
No, no.
Window?
Well, yeah, but in your um, where you are now, you're where you're doing the live stream, it should have a share screen button there.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. But is it Window or Chrome tab? I
Uh,
got entire screen, Window, Chrome tab.
oh, I see, I see. Yeah, you can choose either. Entire screen is fine, or Chrome tab is good because you're just going to be on Chrome anyway. It's just that
Well,
if you open another tab, it might not show it.
it won't share on entire screen. It won't share on Window.
Okay,
It'll only share on
open tab. Okay, well,
um,
are you using a different computer today?
no, no. In fact, it won't share even with. It won't even share with Chrome tab.
Well, you did the other day.
Can you see that?
No, hang on. I mean, you've shared several times already.
Not from my extension toolbar. I haven't.
Do you want me? Okay. Do you want me do you want to guide me through it, and then I can open up mine, and I can open up my MetaMask, and you can guide me through that. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So what I'll do is I'll do. Uh, uh, Well, just
Wait
talk a little bit while I open up my Chrome
oh,
browser.
can you see that? Here we go. I think I've sussed it.
Ah, there we go. Yep, yep. Okay, good. Yes. So you're opening up your mail, Google Mail. Well, you don't
There's
want.
my MetaMask account.
No, I'm seeing your Google Mail.
Um, yeah, because I'm in Google and my mail is open.
Yeah,
Because I'm
close the mail.
well, that's where it's through the mail. That's how I'm on. Guess that's how I'm on the live.
Yeah, but you don't need the link anymore.
So if I X that off, it won't cancel out the live stream.
No, shouldn't do. Okay. So you're still on because
So can you see that?
one of your tabs has. Did you open that link on Chrome?
Yeah, but I need to click on something that's open. It's only got the DeFi Freedom interview. So if I share that, it's not sharing, so it won't work.
Okay. No, now I can see your screen.
You can now?
Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see the live stream.
So can you see that?
I can only
You
see
see
your
my
live
MetaMask?
stream. Pardon?
I've got my
No,
MetaMask open.
no, I can't see your MetaMask. Okay,
So
what I'll
it's not.
do is I'll open up my thing. Sorry, folks, we just kind of I'll open up Google Chrome. So I'll share my screen, and so here we are in Chrome. So shall I show where to find MetaMask?
Yeah, so they can just add it as an extension.
Yeah. Do we need to go
Yeah,
to their website or just go to the Chrome Web Store?
I think you just go to the Chrome Web Store from memory. I,
Okay. See that? Chrome Web Store. So we go to the Chrome Web Store. This is again something that you need to be very careful that you go to the right place when you're getting MetaMask because there are MetaMask copies around. It's taking a long time to happen. Come on. Chrome Web Store. Oh, this Chrome is not connecting to the internet. We're having one of those days.
okay.
I had that the other day. Chrome, for some reason, was taking a long time connecting.
Yeah, no, there's been a few issues.
Um, unless I go to Firefox, come on. Oh, but I can't go to the Chrome Web Store on Firefox, can I?
Uh, no, but yeah,
Okay.
I think you can go on.
Well, I'll show you how to get to MetaMask, the official website. Yeah, if we can actually get anything working.
You can set it up on your mobile as well, just by going to metamask.io. I'm pretty sure you can set it up on Brave. So maybe I could try Brave.
Yeah, Chrome has just died. Come on. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm in Meta. I'm on Meta. Go to metamask.io. Um, yeah, the internet. And this is what you see. And so what you do is you download it uh, as as an extension or as an app on your phone.
Yeah, and I think from the website you can only download it as an app on the phone,
Right.
whereas
Okay.
for the desktop it's only from Google, or I think Brave browser also supports it.
Right. Very odd. Everything is taking forever.
Well, maybe seen as maybe should we sort of segue into other areas because they're not quite ready. They're not quite. I think the staking. Yeah, it might be better that we wait for the video that comes out on Wednesday when there's a lot more information coming, and
Yeah.
also we can't set up Lift token in our Just Swap either at the moment, and I think a lot of people have Tron wallets, so that would be an easier route to take.
Right.
Um, I'm just thinking maybe we should just explore other things maybe other people want to know about. And we can also go over Daisy as well as to what's happening with this Lift token and why that is happening.
Uh-huh.
We can also look at the Trust wallet and PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap is also a going to be needed by a lot of the community, I think, going forward. It's where basically what MetaMask and PancakeSwap and these and Uniswap can afford us is where we can buy and trade tokens that aren't listed on the main exchanges. It's a place where we can yeah, buy and trade coins that are in the early stages and they haven't yet got big enough to go onto Coinbase or Binance. And as I was saying, with the MetaMask wallet, and we can also do things like stake tokens, we can wrap tokens, and we've got other functionality that often a lot of other wallets don't do.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, even MetaMask is just taking forever to open. Everything is taking forever.
Yeah, it's one of those technology days. So yeah, so basically, what's from way I understand it, the Daisy project and the Daisy token, there's a bit of confusion. So they're going to rebrand the Daisy token as Lift token, and it's just going to be a straight, obviously, swap, and we will just have to move our Daisy into a new token address. So um, it's really just it's just really just a straight basic function of just swapping over to the new token. Um, I see also that the Daisy token and the price of the token has dropped somewhat. I wouldn't worry about that too much. These are longer term projects, and often in the early days after pre-launch, this is what the tokens will do. Same thing that's happening on the EtherConnect site. The tokens seem to drop right down very low, but they're just getting started. And it's just that the early people who got gifted or earned the tokens tend to be the biggest sellers sometimes up front. And so that just obviously drops the price. But then as more utility comes on and more engagement, then it will re-establish the price over time. So that this is not just a get rich quick or anything like that. This is a longer term project. All of these are quite long term projects. Um, and yeah, also on the EtherConnect side, I noticed the Panda token. For those who have Panda, if you like, Gerald, do you just want to stop the screen share?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, all taking forever.
Yeah, that's right, Tanya. In many ways, a lot of people see the drop in price as an opportunity to buy more. See, a lot of us, we paid 10 cents for our token. So, we are still uh, good. But when it's coming down now to around 80 cents, that's representing, I think, quite a good buy when you consider the future and where this project is going. Um, as it gets down into those, especially if you've bought a few at a higher price, there's this thing called dollar cost averaging, where if you really are keen on the token and it's dropped in price, what a lot of people do is they buy more at that lower price if you can afford it. And that greatly reduces the average of the price that you've paid. And I've done that sometimes. I've paid too much. So I was a bit early. I was a bit new and green. And then when I started to understand the cycles and I waited for it to drop and then I bought more again. And now, obviously it means more upside when it goes up.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, and also it's getting close to the Panda token being launched as well. For those who've got the Panda token, while we're on the subject of pre-launch, when that goes live, it's possible the same thing will happen as well. They're only releasing 10% of the tokens a month for 10 months. So that's quite good. So it staggers it out. But if you wanted to sell some of your tokens, you're going to have to watch the project. Make sure you're in the Telegram group for the EtherConnect or for the Panda Emu. And just read what's happening. Just keep abreast of where they're at, because they post every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And if you want to chance your arm at selling a few as at the early price, it might be worth a go. But if you miss that, don't worry. Just ride it through, and just keep your eyes on those. It's those early pre-launch projects where you have to kind of keep an extra closer eye on it. Otherwise, you might get confused as to what's happening. So how can you buy Daisy tokens and what is the price today? The price is around 80 cents when I last saw it. You can buy them if you've got a Tron wallet, you can add the Daisy token into your Tron wallet, and then you buy them from JustSwap by swapping either your Tron or your USDT that you might have in your wallet for the Daisy, or funding your wallet with USDT and Tron and then swapping for Daisy. There is an exchange that you can buy them direct. I think it's Hit BTC.
Hit BTC. Yeah, but they're not
Mm,
the same. They're not swappable. They're on a different network.
yeah,
So yeah,
right,
not
right.
yeah,
So avoid Hit BTC. I think it's better to just get a Tron Link wallet if you haven't got one,
yeah,
because you need that wallet for Daisy, for just about everything we do with Daisy, including claiming tokens, buying tokens, storing the tokens.
yeah. We,
And we also use it some of us use it for Hyperfund, because if you've already got the wallet and you're used to
yeah, you've got
working
some
with the Tronlink
USDT.
wallet,
Yeah,
you can send the USDT to Hyperfund.
yeah. So
So it's like
basically,
a,
yeah. Sorry.
I was
Uh,
just going to say, it's just basically like a it's like a hub. It's a
Yeah,
hub for
yeah.
your tokens.
So what you need to do is to add the Daisy as an asset in your wallet. And we've got a couple of videos showing how to do that. So go through the courses. I think we did a webinar once where we actually we did actually a walkthrough of the TronLink wallet. So go and have a look at that. There we talk about how you add the Daisy asset into your TronLink wallet, and how you add the Daisy asset into the JustSwap exchange. And so once you've got the assets up there, then you can swap them, buy them, sell them. Yeah.
Yep.
So you can buy Daisy with Trons, you can buy Daisy with USDT, uh, and possibly can you buy from fiat onto JustSwap? I've never tried actually. Um,
Don't I don't know. I've never
no,
tried either. I don't think
no,
so.
okay.
It's pretty. It's what they use the stable coins for.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
stable coins are the next step in converting from fiat, and then you buy
yes,
tokens. Normally, that's
that's
how it.
right.
Mm.
Yes, you can continue to buy Daisy tokens. And how long for, or do we need to? Oh, I see. Yeah, well, you can buy them as much as you want until the uplift swap becomes available. Yes, the transition process will be made more clear apparently on Wednesday. Did you say, Tony, or sometime
Yeah,
this week?
Wednesday their time, which will be Thursday morning our time.
Yeah.
There is more details coming out about the what's happening and how to do it, and they did mention that JustSwap would also uh, be included in that, I believe.
So Tanya is asking, will it be a separate project from Daisy? Well, it won't, will it? It's just that it's a rebrand of Daisy, of the actual token.
Um, I would imagine so, but I don't actually know, to be
Mm,
honest. I would say that it seems like they've collaborated with these. It's the same guy, the same tech guy. I think Elia, his name is
right.
Elia.
Yeah.
He's behind Uplift just the same as he also created the code for Daisy.
Okay.
So um, it's the same team member, and I would imagine that they're still going to be connected, but Lyft may well offer. I don't know whether they may offer other spin-off services to it as
Yeah.
well.
Right.
But I think it's a collaboration. This is what
Yes.
happens a lot in these projects. They're merging, or
Yeah.
they they're
Yeah.
splitting away, and they're
Yes.
you
From
know
from what
they're
I heard, they brought in some new business partners or members who have their own networks, and so this is actually a way of increasing the exposure of Daisy and the Daisy project to other networks.
yeah. And for those of you who bought in pre-sale, don't forget to keep claiming your tokens. They are vested. That means that they're held like in an escrow type situation. In other words, they're held on our behalf, and they're only releasing them at a certain amount each month. I think we're going to 10%. I think it's 10%, I think from next month. It's been 5%. I think it's a 13-month vested period, and they release in equal amounts over that time. So in about 12 months' time, all of the pre-sale tokens should be in your wallet, and then but they drip feed them to us so that not everyone dumps them onto the market all at once. So, um, and they've what else is going on with Daisy? Basically, now the forex, some of you bought the forex packages. The forex isn't live yet. The trading has not quite gone live yet. They said it would be sometime this month, and the last I heard, that hasn't quite happened. But I think they're getting close to getting it done by the end of the month. So forex, it is actually one of the biggest markets, the biggest financial markets out there today. It's like involves like 1 or 2 trillion or something a day gets traded there.
Mm,
So it's massive, mature market. It's obviously there's a lot of players involved. So I think there's going to be some obviously reconfigurations coming in the system, and it may well change in its nature a bit, but I don't think it's going to go away. I think a it's always going to be there. It's too big to just suddenly get wiped off. So we can now have our finger in two pies with crypto trading and forex trading, as well as you've got the diversification of the shareholding that you get when you buy either. And you can now also you can buy forex and crypto in one hit. And if you do that, you can buy them as a package. So if you are buying tier one and you're coming into Daisy for the first time, and you're buying tier one, you can buy both forex and crypto together, and then that automatically allows you to go to tier two in both as well by buying the two together, and it saves you a bit of fees as well.
mm,
So that's one thing they've got going on. Also, for those, mainly applies to the people who are further up in the tiers. If you're buying tier seven or above, or it might be tier six and above, you get 70% proceeds from the trading rather than 50%.
mm.
Normally that happens at level tier 8.
Right.
So that's another promo they've got going on. But I know quite a few of you, most of you, are probably not quite at that level yet. So, but I just thought I'd put it out there for those that maybe have the means, have the resources, and have the inclination. Um, I think that yeah, with Daisy, I think there's going to be lots of things coming, and this is just the beginning. As I keep saying, this is just beginning.
Tanya is saying that once we swap Daisy to Uplift, she understands it won't be possible to keep them on TronLink. So it'll be on a different blockchain, which is why we were talking about the metamask. Yeah. So, what do you know about that, Tony? So it'll be on
Uh,
the Ethereum
I've
blockchain, won't it?
I've added the Lyft token to my TronLink wallet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know the specifics. I think we'll probably find out when we hear this video that's coming out on Wednesday. But I had no trouble in putting Lyft
Okay.
on my TronLink.
Right.
But the contract address, um, um, yeah, maybe, and there again, I might be speaking out of turn because there's so many scams. What they do is
Yeah.
they take advantage of these, and you think it's a Lyft token, but it's not. So I actually got to be. I haven't put any money into it. I did actually try to swap some Daisy for it, and it wouldn't work because it said it had no liquidity in the just swap function. But maybe maybe that is a scam token. It's just a duplicate copy. So that's one thing I should point out. I know I won't go any further until
Yeah.
we saw.
Yeah. So we'll put out we'll get the confirmed contract address. So when you add a token to your dashboard in TronLink or in JustSwap, make sure you've used the authentic contract address, and Usually they'll issue that in the Telegram channel. So the Daisy Telegram channel, they'll have it out there. Otherwise, we'll distribute it to you so that you know which is the authorized one.
Yeah, I think that's right, Tanya. Yes, I think Lyft is on the Ethereum blockchain, but what they can do is they can create a bridge, and I think that's what they're working on with Just Swap. They can create a bridge to the Tron blockchain. Why do they have them on different blockchains? Different communities, more exposure, more functionality,
Yeah,
more more audience. It's all about
yeah, yeah. The
um,
Ethereum blockchain is more
numbers.
mature. It's bigger. It's yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. So it's just like marketing, really. That's how the marketing happens is through the blockchains.
yeah.
You
So we
see?
will send the correct address, Teresa, as soon as we've verified.
Yes, there is a little bit of element of doubt there as well because there's actually a slight difference, and they've put out two contract addresses that are slightly different.
Yeah,
Two of the letters are little letters, and
yeah.
another one they're capitals.
Well,
So
that's very yes, a little bit suspicious because an address is a hash, and a hash, even if there's slight similarities in what the hash is coming from, you should get a completely um, different set of figures. They won't be even remotely the same. So that's something we need to check, I think, Tony.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I think that if anything, we just say hold off right now. We possibly jumped the gun a little. Sorry for that. We probably could have spoken about something else, but anyway, now that we're here,
yeah.
um,
So
we,
while we're here, anything else you'd like to talk about? Anything you'd like to talk about the coin talk that we gave the other day? If you missed the coin talk, we'll put it up. We're putting it up, and also we actually have a 6 minute coin, so you can save yourself 1.5 hours. And we've got a 6 minute video that we're going to put out there, which explains coin, especially for merchants, and explains why it's yeah, basically it's the future of trading. And in fact, today we were Tony and I were had three coin meetings with three different groups: the New Zealand group, our agents group, and the whole Australia, New Zealand, UK group, including the directors. And so we were actually privy to some really exciting information about the progress of coin, yeah, and the growth of it, and it sounds like it's going decentralized. So we originally there was a central group that created coin and guided the development of it, as always has to happen. And then now they are in the process of transitioning to a decentralized autonomous organization, a DAO, right? Which we've talked about those decentralized governance. So we'll put up the link for that 6 minute video, and we encourage you to join up as soon as you can if you're a merchant, because they're offering a very generous reward for people who are signing up and getting listed, and who refer other people as well. So it's $250 in coin in your wallet when you sign up, plus $250 in coin in your wallet when you refer someone who signs up. No limit to the number of people you want to sign up. And there's no sign up fee, there's no joining fee, zero transaction fees. Yeah. So please get in touch with us and we can take you through that process.
yeah, and then they've got wrapping coming as well.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
right.
is where it will be listed on another blockchain. They can wrap it, and then they can put it on the Ethereum blockchain. They can put it on other blockchains. And what this is going to do, it means generally now the trading's been quite limited. They they're wanting people to exchange the coin for goods and services. But with the wrapping, then if you're earning coin or you've inherited a whole lot of coin, you get a lot of coin when you sign up for these packages, more than what you're paying. The value of the coin is worth more than what you pay in dollars. And then you can start disposing of them or trading them. And so this is going to open it right up to a world level.
Mm,
And this is the as far as I know, this is the only in operation utility coin where crypto has actually been exchanged for goods and services in the world.
mhm.
So it's very another ground floor project that is super exciting. There's only
Yeah,
100 of us agents in 3 countries: Australia, New Zealand, and UK.
yeah. Although there's about 80,000 users now.
Yeah,
So, it's, and as the system grows, the value of coin goes up. And it's an interesting thing that, we've been talking to you guys about store of value, right? Crypto as a store of value. Well, it was interesting to hear today that a few people who are quite high up in coin um, said they had the penny dropped. They said they had this insight that coin is a store of value, and they just realized it. And I think you guys already understand that concept is of a digital currency or cryptocurrency that can be a store of value. So as you hold on to it and as the value goes up, well, your buying power increases. And not only that, whatever you purchase with the part that's over and above what you put in is you're getting it completely free. So yeah, so it's quite interesting that you guys are already gone down the education process, and people who are in the coin structure are just realizing the value of coin. So it's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so please do get in touch with us if you're a merchant and you'd like to explore coin. The other thing is this Wednesday we're gonna have a not to be missed session with Rhiannon Rees, who's the who's one of the top leaders and trainers in Hyperfund. So if you want to explore how to get further, you recommend buying coin. Okay, yeah, we will talk to you about that, Tanya, in a minute. So what was I saying? Yeah, so she's gonna we're gonna have a closed session. The last time she came on, it because it wasn't a public session, she couldn't actually talk. She was a bit constrained by the company policies, but we're gonna have a closed session on Wednesday for members only, and this is where she's gonna open up, the gates, and she's gonna tell us about Hyperfund, how to get the most out of it, how to really get it going, and also she might also talk about the ecosystem around it, and you can then bring your questions and really grill her on that and find out what you really want to find out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's not just for existing members, but anyone who has
Yeah,
prospects, might be interested, or friends, anyone who's seriously looking at
yeah,
it. And Rhiannon can give all the details, the
yeah.
nuts and bolts of how it works, why it works, and how it's actually funded. Where's the money coming from, and how does the referral system works? Because it is quite unique, and it's different again to Daisy. It's not like a traditional matrix, but it's the power of compounding at work in the referral side as well as the actual just the money, how it's
Mm.
tripling. But the referral side is that works.
The ref-
Everyone from
yeah,
20 deep and 20 wide, everyone that does a rebuy, you're getting a commission on that. But the
yeah.
commission is not additional, it speeds everything up. It basically, whatever you've purchased, 600 days, well, if you start referring people, that 600 days can shorten dramatically But as you keep buying, you're creating a new contract, which is going to set up a perpetual kind of passive income reward
Mm,
system.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's very, very simple in a way once you get your head around it, but it's quite profound because it's working on the compounding of all 20 levels below and 20 levels wide.
yes.
And that all adds up. It adds up because I'm starting to witness it myself.
Yes, and me too, actually. Yeah, I mean, just by growing the team a little bit, it's snowballing
Yeah,
the
it's
effect.
snowballing.
Yeah,
Mm.
it doesn't need that much, and it's in a very attractive way. It's a very attractive project. Very simple. It's stable. It's easy to understand. Yeah, so why not bring your friends on board? So we'll give you the link. We haven't got a link yet, but we'll give you a link as soon as we receive it. So watch out your emails. Carolyn, you said you didn't get the email. Did you change your email in your account? Um, just say yes or no. And if you did, then I just need to check why it hasn't gone through. Some people have had problems with their Proton mail. Tanya is asking, so do you recommend buying coin? So it's coin with a Q. Where can you buy it? So Tanya, you need to open a wallet. So we need to guide you through the process of downloading the wallet and setting it up. Yeah. So get in touch with us, Tony or I, and we can work through it. I know you're overseas, so I don't think you can be a merchant yet, but you could be a consumer, and you could purchase stuff from New Zealand or Australia or South Africa or wherever it opens up. But yes, I mean, I think I'll find out, but I think you could actually get coin and just hold it, for yourself.
Yeah, I think you could.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but the only reason why you'd want to buy it now is probably for future growth.
Yes. Yeah.
If you're not a merchant and wait for the wrapping to come, and then you can participate more, which is only a couple month or two away.
Yes. Okay, Carolyn. Yeah, I'll check about the email and just make sure you get your emails.
Has anyone else had any problems, had any roadblocks on things or frustrating things that they can't figure out with their wallet or the exchange or
Verification. For some
yeah,
people, they've had problems verifying on Binance. And then when they use somebody's iPad, then it worked. So it may have something to do with the resolution of your camera. So if you are using an old phone, for instance, or the phone's a bit, you have the lighting wrong or something. Sometimes it cannot recognize the photo. So make sure you've got the light shining on your face, not behind you. Make sure you clean your camera lens uh, with a mic, a microfiber cloth. Yeah, have one of those. These are really useful. So you just get onto your camera lens, wipe it. That really helps. It's the grease that really just fuzzes everything. Still haven't really started. Had to buy a new phone yesterday to get good enough camera. Well, that's a good enough excuse to buy a new phone so that you can get onto Binance. Um, okay, right. Well, if you're feeling stuck, then do you have any particular questions, or you might need to have a one-on-one to just yeah unstick yourself. There
yeah.
might be some
If you
things
if
that
you need
yeah.
a one-on-one, Kim, I'm more than happy to do that for you.
Uh,
Um,
yeah. What
so
else?
what? Yeah, has anyone else got any other burning questions about anything? It might be anything regarding you something you don't understand, a terminology, or anything else regarding this space that's chewing up your mind space.
Yeah. So remember to go through that beginner's course. Um, get through that. Once you've got through that, it'll give you a good grounding in what we talk about, and then go through the glossary. Today is not the right time. You'll have to learn navigate deeper into Exodus. Um, actually, someone wanted a tutorial on how to back up Exodus, right? And how to stake. Okay. Well, if you just keep talking, Tony, I'll see if I can get my Exodus going, and then I'll
It
just
won't take long. Exodus is quite simple.
yeah.
Um, once, yeah, it's what I say simple, relatively simple. Once you've got it up and running, there's not too much you really need to know about Exodus. Just backing up the wallet and then understanding how you can traverse between the portfolio and the wallet. Once you've got that down. As far as video and how to stake our Daisy, we don't don't yet, and we will wait till their video comes out on Wednesday, which is Thursday our time. Then we can look at either using their video, or we can do a video if we have to. It is a good idea to put Exodus on a desktop as well. You can do that from the website. You can download it from the website. It's not on Google. It's not a Google Chrome extension. You can just have it as an application on your,
Yep. So
or
just
you can have it on your phone, or both. Sync it with your phone if you want, or you can have it on one or the other. Also, the beauty of Exodus is, say you've got different members of your family, like like myself, I manage my partner's wallet, and I've got another wallet. You can, within the same wallet, you can create separate accounts. Each one has its own unique address for each crypto, and so you can keep your money segregated, but all within the one seed phrase in the one wallet, which is quite handy to have. And Gerald and I, we've just set up a little DeFi Freedom one. It just sort of helps to keep the money separate, but all in one place.
Yeah, it's the internet's really slow. I'm trying to open up the. It's still downloading because what it does is it obviously connects with the blockchain, downloads your because remember that a wallet doesn't hold any currency. It doesn't actually physically or even digitally hold your currency. All it is, it's a portal onto the blockchain on your behalf. So, okay, come on then. Give me the backup. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll screen share again. And so you'll see this is, so I've come on to my Exodus, and I clicked on the cogwheel. So you see this cogwheel here where it says settings. So you hit settings, and then you get into, this is where you can enable assets that you want to, put on your dashboard, right? If you go to apps, so again, explore, have a look, familiarize. And this is where you can buy Exodus shares, the rewards. So in the rewards is where you're going to do the staking. I'll come back to that. But let's just start with the backup. So backup here. So you just click backup, right? And then go away. Yes, I do not want to auto update. Thank you very much. And so in order to back up, it will prompt you to back up. If you haven't done it yet, it will say, please back up. And then what it is the backup really is writing down your secret recovery phrase, okay? So here, when you've got Exodus open, you can actually view your phrase. So what I suggest is, if you haven't actually written it down and backed it up somewhere, please do so now, today, after this session, and just make sure you've got it somewhere. So that's all backup is. You can reset your password. So that's it, really. Now, if we go to, where were we going? Staking. I think there are 4 currencies which you can stake in Exodus. They are Atom or Cosmos, Cardano, Algorand. Oh, there's more actually now. They've added a few more. So these are the ones you can stake. Solana, VeChain, Tezos, Ontology, Cosmos, Cardano, and Algorand. Now with Cardano, you just go into your Cardano, click on Cardano, and then you click on the, so if I go into get reward, how do I get into my Cardano? I might actually have to go into my Cardanos. In Cardano, you actually have to manually stake it, or rather you have to choose to stake. So if I go to my Cardano, oh, it's very slow. So I go into my Cardano. Of course, you have to have Cardano in your wallet. Yeah, so that opens that up. You'll see a badge on the left. So it says, do you want to stake? And then you just click on it and say, yes, I want to stake. And then that'll stake your Cardano. With the others, like for instance, Stellar, no, sorry, it was Solana, right? So with Solana, with Solana and the others, it is automatically staked. So as long as you have Solana in your wallet, it will stake it and you're good to go. Okay, so that's it really.
Now, if you want to just go, no, there's a couple of other things we
Okay,
wanted to look at.
segregate wallets. So all you do
Yeah.
is open up a new wallet.
You go to settings, personalize, I think is this.
Go back to settings. Yeah,
Yeah,
personalize.
yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then
see
you
what.
just got to make sure that the portfolio button is on,
Yeah, right.
which it is, and then
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten that.
you
Sorry,
you can
Tanya.
just you can just create um, a new wallet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think a new
So when you go back to your home page, I think
yeah,
there's a plus button, and then
yeah,
you just
that's right.
open,
That's right.
start a new wallet. The only issue with this is they're actually not separate wallets. So if you set it up for someone, if you want to actually share that wallet with them, you have to share your own wallet as well as theirs. So it's not siloed wallets as far as I know. Um, Unlike TronLink, where when you set up separate sub wallets, each one has its own seed phrase, so you can actually give a wallet to somebody else, and you just tell them this is the seed phrase for this wallet, and they just click restore, put the seed phrase in, and they've taken control of that wallet. But in Exodus, there is only one seed phrase for the whole wallet, and I think that's a bit of an issue. We might need to bring it up with them, so that you can have siloed wallets. I think that would be a good idea.
It's ideal for people who are helping manage other people's wallets, and you're just sort of managing it for them without, and within your family or someone you totally trust. That's really the best.
Yeah.
If there was any trust issues here, you need to have a completely separate wallet.
Okay, so good question, Tanya. Is it safe to store large token amounts? Well, whether you store, $5 of tokens or $5 million of tokens, it's exactly the same in Exodus. As long as you don't release your seed phrase or your password, it should be yeah, absolutely safe. That is the whole concept of wallets on the blockchain. Is that yeah, it's completely safe as long as you haven't given away your private keys.
Yeah, it's good to have a bit of centralization in certain areas can be actually beneficial.
Yeah.
And I've taken to centralizing my tokens into you know
What you
one
mean, like an
wallet.
exchange? Oh, you mean putting them all in one?
Yeah, yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yes, yes and no. I don't know that. I suppose there's arguments for either. I mean, if you did have your Exodus wallet, if you did happen to release your password, say for instance you were doing a tutorial and you were, tapping out your password, or you actually were talking it while you were tapping it. Some people actually, say PASS, while they're doing the password, or some way of releasing it into the wild. Well, then your whole nest will have been given away. So some people believe in segregating wallets and putting them in different places. Yeah. So yeah, up to you.
I, when
Why
I
would you put it all in one, Tony? There's obviously arguments for both.
well, the only reason why I would segregate is if you're thinking of taking some profit or selling some, and or so you might want to have some in staking on somewhere
Yeah.
where you're getting a good rate and staking. You might want to have some
Yes.
somewhere else where it's not staked, where you might have a plan to take some profit and sell some when you're watching the market, if you think it's reached your magic price, and
Yeah.
then you can do it straight away because the market
Yes.
moves so quickly.
Yes.
You want to seize the opportunity when that happens, because then it can plummet just as quickly as it goes up.
That's right.
Um, but yeah, that's the staking versus the unstaked. You
Yes.
know, having them staked is great. You're earning a passive income, but if you want to sell something, you can't do that straight away. Usually, you got to
Yeah.
wait a few days.
And that's the price you pay for. Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole point of the term deposit in a traditional bank, is you give away your liquidity in order to earn a reward. Yeah, it's I suppose it's the price you pay. Or if you want to get rewards while keeping full control, then you hold on to a volatile cryptocurrency, but then there's the risk aspect of that. Um, yeah, but yeah, so I think in terms of putting them into exchanges, uh, th- th- you know, exchanges have developed a lot since Mount Gox. Mount Gox was the big the big hack where tens of thousands of Bitcoin were stolen, and but then Mount Gox was really, really badly managed. I mean, it was a real amateur job, um, and they actually didn't have any security in it. I mean, it's amazing that they only lost a few tens of thousands of Bitcoin. Um, but yeah, but nowadays there's super security plus a lot of exchanges. Probably the most of the big ones. They also insure their wallets. So you are in a centralized wallet, a non in a custodial wallet, but there's insurance in place. At some point, we will also explore how to insure your crypto, and then we'll share that with you. But yes, you can insure your crypto if you want on the blockchain.
Yep. And
Yes,
yes, staking is like a term deposit.
yes,
Yes, it does get locked in. Some coins they all have slightly different variations. So you just got to read their terms and conditions.
yes,
Mostly you can unlock them reasonably quickly, usually within 72 hours. Some maybe can do it a little quicker, some take a little longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually some other parameters like, once you first staked, you can't unstake for at least the first month and things like that. But it's generally not that hard to get it back, access back to your crypto quite quickly.
Yes.
Just read their terms and conditions.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily it's not necessarily more secure. I wouldn't say it's more or less secure. Um, you are sort of handing them over to another party, but
Mm.
because you're retaining the seed phrase to it, to your wallet, and you've got, I think that you know, I think it's as secure.
Yeah. Well,
But
when you're staking on uh, sorry, Tony. Yeah. When you're staking on Pancake Swap or Sushi Swap or Just Swap, you're actually staking on the blockchain. So actually, theoretically, algorithmically, no one has access to it. Yeah, because it's algorithmically it maintains your how do you say, your ownership. Um, it's only, in fact, most of the danger happens when you are working with an exchange that operates through a website. So website exchanges are hackable, while blockchain exchanges theoretically, algorithmically are not hackable.
exactly, and yeah, you've got this
Unless
smart
there's yeah,
control.
unless there's a bug, they incorrectly did the code, as has happened with a couple of dexes. Yeah, and yeah, they had a bug in the code and someone found a way in, and yeah, that can happen.
Yeah,
Hmm.
awesome. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, yeah, hope that has been helpful. Uh, sorry about the technical issues today. Just like everything is ground to a halt in the interweb. But examples of website. Okay, so Binance is a website blockchain, is a website exchange. Just Swap, Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap are blockchain exchanges. That's why they call DEXs or decentralized exchanges. Yeah. So Poloniex, Binance, BitTrue, all the big ones are website based. So they need to have super extra security in place to protect their website from being hacked.
yeah. And speaking of staking and all that too, or sorry, not staking. I'm thinking about the Flare network that we've spoken about and the
Mhm.
Zoom wallet. Before Christmas, we will do a deeper dive into how to claim the airdrop for the Sologenic token for your
Right.
XRP. I think it's really worth you taking advantage of that and getting to understand the Zoom wallet, especially if you've got XRP. Zoom was created by the XRP people. It's it's held on what they call the XRP ledger, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of action happening around Flare and XRP going forward. So watch out for that. They're offering, it's one of the biggest airdrops in history. It's big, and I think the
Okay.
Solo token will be a good token to have, NFT
Right.
based.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
managed to
and also
once.
the
Yeah.
uh, Songbird.
Oops.
So carry on.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. I just wanted to show that that I managed the other day to remember when I was showing you about the Zoom wallet. So I opened the wallet. I managed to send some XRP into it, and then what I did is I clicked add. And so when you click add, oh, sorry, I'm clicking on my computer. But when you tap add, then you're given a whole bunch of tokens to add. So Chorus, Elysian, Casino Coin. I think you talked about that the other day, didn't you, Tony? So
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are very bullish on the casino coin
yeah.
for
So
growth coming,
okay,
because what's happening is all gambling is going to take place on the blockchain,
right, yeah.
and the, that's going to be one of the big ones, I think, going forward.
So are you saying
Yeah,
then,
not that
Tony,
I'm
that
into gambling.
okay? So are you saying that we need to add the solo token in there in order to get the um, airdrop,
Yeah,
or is there more that we have to do?
no, you just have to add the solo token.
Yeah,
As you say, it's real simple. You just click on add and then add it in, just like we do with the Tron wallet
yeah.
to some degree, and
Okay,
then just wait till the 24th of December. That's UTC time, I think. So on Christmas Day, we'll get a nice Christmas present,
great. So closer
and it
to
will
that
tell us,
time, we
yeah,
yeah, closer to that time, we'll do another run through of the Zoom wallet and how to add that token so you're all
yeah.
set up. But in the meantime, why don't you give it a shot anyway? It'll be a good learning process. Yeah. So have a look at the when was it? Wednesday's last Wednesday's uh, tutorial or live stream. Have a look at that. We did actually show you how to download the Zoom wallet. Yeah, and you can get started yourself. Examples. Yes, would love to be part of. Yes, indeed. Yes, well, one of the first big airdrops was Pancake Swap, I think. And at that time, this was last year, June, sort of August or something last year. And if you had used Pancake Swap just to, just to swap something, so you'd already done it, you already had your Pancake Swap attached to your, I think it was your MetaMask wallet. Um, People actually got an airdrop, which turned out to be worth about $3,000 or $4,000. So yeah, that was quite good. So you never know. Except now we get lots of what I call shit airdrops, shit drops, you know, or you have to really go through the hoops to get those airdrops. You have to like them on Twitter, you have to share with all your friends, you have to go to the Facebook page. So I think this particular airdrop that Tony is talking about is dead simple. All you have to do, set up your wallet, set up your solo, put in your XRP, and then you will be rewarded accordingly.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to send some XRP into that wallet first to activate it.
No, you don't keep the wallet empty. You got to fill it. You got to have the XRP in it, and then it knows the XRP is there, and it will pay you zero point 0.2 of a solo token for every one XRP you have.
Yeah,
It will automatically calculate it, and then actually, I'm wrong. You won't get the money on Christmas Day. I think they actually
just
send
do
the
the
money in
snapshot.
January.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a
So
snapshot. That's what's called a snapshot. Yeah.
yeah, so they'll actually go through the wallets. I don't know. They've got a bot that goes through the wallets, or maybe the blockchain, maybe, and just does a snapshot of how much XRP you've got in the wallet, and then the smart contract will figure it out and send it to you
Mm,
later. You know, I don't know, a couple of
yeah.
weeks later or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't recommend that you take advantage of any and every airdrop. I
yeah,
went through a stage where there is a there's places we can go where all the airdrops are getting,
yeah,
advertised. But honestly, a lot of them are just a waste of time, or they're scams, or they're just,
yeah,
yeah,
and
you know, not everything that's free is actually going to be good. So just bear that in mind. So just focus on the good ones, like, anything to do with XRP is going to be good,
yeah.
as they will not allow anyone nefarious onto their ledger.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, cool. All
Right.
right.
Well,
Well, thank you very
thanks a
much,
lot.
everyone. Yes, and make Wednesday. We 4 o'clock. We'll send you the link, and we haven't decided yet. We will do another. If you're interested in coin, please get in touch with us. We'll do another presentation if you want it. But if you want to get on board, do it as soon as you can, and we can get you on board. We just need to go through the process of downloading the wallet and getting you set up as a merchant and getting you listed. So yeah, do get in touch.
Hmm.
Okay, well, we'll see you on Wednesday, and have a good couple of
Great.
days.